Morning. Welcome to a video with a walk with Coffew. Today I'm in a place called Wirksworth, which is out near Matlock and Cromford, and I'm gonna try and find a coffee and then have a walk round. Pretty special building that, isn't it? It's the first thing I see, and then it all looks quite cool down there too. Places like this always sort of give you a good vibe, don't they? So I've managed to get a coffee from this place, and it's called Le Mistral, and it cost I think £2.85 for the white Americano. It's the only place I've found open so far, so I've got a feeling things open from about 11 AM. Look at that, I love little things like this, what look like this, they look so cool. This place is full of cool buildings. Look at that one, another great cool building. So, you know how I love a church building. And the parish church of St Mary the Virgin in Wirksworth does not disappoint either. I tell you what, I fell on another cracking coffee. This is really good. Really, really good. Obviously I'll give you a better review once I've had a bit more of it, but this is really good. Again, just going to show you other side at church. Obviously I never planned to walk around graveyards and stuff when I started this channel, but it seems a regular occurrence these days. And some of the scenery is fantastic, so I'm not going to apologise for doing so. So here you've got the Wirksworth Heritage Centre, which I believe is going to be closed down if they don't find the funding, so hopefully they can find the funding, because these places are really important. So I always like to include the memorials in these videos. Got a nice little setup just down here, and yeah, we've always got to remember what these people gave for us with the fight they put in for this country. And here you've got where they hold the markets. Obviously it's not today because it's all empty, but I'm sure it's pretty nice when it's down here, and I'm sure the Wirksworth is thriving when people are here too doing the market. Another cool church building. You know how much I love these, so it's nice to see so many here. Right, so the coffee, it's a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah. Should it be a 10 out of 10? I don't know. I'm going to go with 9.5 out of 10. Very, very little room for improvement. It were a great coffee. Decent price. Cup kept it nice and warm too. So there are a lot of pubs in Wirksworth. This is the Wheat Chief. So if you're a drinker, you'll not be disappointed by a walk and a drink round here, that's for sure. So by coming here, I've had a look round so far. It's a village, and it's very unique, and it's very historic, and it's very nice, it's very friendly. The one thing I wish I'd have done though is there's a lot of places close by, and I sort of wish that I'd planned a day here and you know, put it all together and walk around all of it. So I may have to cheat, you know, and I may have to drive to some of these points, because there's no way I'm going to get round it all walking today, because I don't have as much time as I'd hoped for. So I mentioned there's quite a few pubs here. So there's a Quarryman there, and over there is the Open Anchor. Like I said, it's very scenic round here. Like, look at that, very beautiful. Very close to here is the Black Rock, which I advise, if you've never been round here and you do come round here, have a walk up there. It is beautiful up there. I will do a video around Black Rocks too. I was going to do that today, so I'm going to walk from Cromford Canal to Black Rocks and back, maybe throw Crassington water in there, but maybe when it's a little bit warmer, because I'm not the greatest for footwear and I slip all over the place, and at the minute it is a little bit slippy and I fall over on dry days, and my balance is terrible too. Again, you have another cracking building. Have looked in a few shop windows, and a lot of the places are closed on a Sunday, but you know, so it's probably definitely worth a visit through the week. Everybody loves a bookshop. There's one here, but it's closed on a Sunday and Monday. So make sure if you do want to buy a book here, you come Tuesday to Saturday. I mean, look at the beauty of that. It's so quiet and peaceful around here too. Probably me making most of the noise. But look how nice this looks. This is just beautiful. We're going to walk up the hill, but I feel like I want to see the view from sort of the top, or at least halfway up the top. When I run out of breath, which will be in about 5 seconds, I'll probably turn down and walk down. But it's going to be one of them roads you just bounce and bounce and bounce down, and then it just gives you a headache, but oh well. I'm halfway up it now. And it gets at top. I'm going to walk back down. That's the view you get. It must be amazing to live up here. I mean, it probably won't be great in snow, but the rest of the time must be amazing. Look at that for a building. It's part of Derbyshire's Historic Buildings Trust. Hopkinson's house, but what a great building. Another pub, the Red Lion Hotel. Like I said, you could have a few drinks around here if you're into having a few beers and all that. So the building, what we're right at the beginning of the video with the clock tower, is actually the Wirksworth Town Hall, which is a pretty cool building. And that one is the West Derbyshire United Reformed Church. I prefer the other bit church building around the corner, but I still like to include these things in. Let's have a walk around here and see what it looks like around here, around Chapel Lane and that. So I'm just having a walk round. The views of just walking around this beautiful village are unbelievable. I really wish I had all day here now. I really do. And I'm definitely coming back in the summer from, you know, morning till night to take a lot more of all this in, because it's absolutely beautiful around here. So no matter where you walk, whichever street you walk down, you always come to something very interesting here. And I think that's what makes it so unique. This is what I mean. I just walk a little bit further and look at that. Obviously I think it's an old church building. I don't know if that's somebody's house or not now, but it's so unique around here. So instead of knocking the chapel down, they've done that to it. And they've made something, an historic building, into a beautiful living space for people who can obviously afford it. But it's great to see the building still standing and made good use of. So if you walk down there, which is Cemetery Lane, that helps you go up to Black Rock. I know that because I got lost around here about 6 months ago. A bit further up, this is sort of between Wirksworth and Stony Wood on Middleton Road, and this is called the Lime Tree. I'm not 100% if it's still open. It looks a bit run down on the side, but I think it is. I've drove past it loads of times when it has been open. I think it still is open. But again, it's a great building. I'm now wondering whether to walk back into Wirksworth or walk up this road. We'll see. So there's a little cool shop down the side street called Red Brick Retro. So in another great building. So the guy who runs the shop saw me filming outside and invited me in. This is upstairs. This is pretty special. So I've just been in the Red Brick Retro behind me. Bought a CD for £1.50. So some good car music on the way back. A bit of Pulp, who I'll be seeing for the first time in July at Tramlines. So he recommended I went to somewhere called Star Disc or something, so I'm going to have a walk up there now. So this is the view I'm currently getting as I'm just walking around. Superb. The Northern Lights Cinema and Bar. No, I don't know if that's still open or not, but next time I come here, I'm going to try and give that a go maybe. And another pub, the Royal Oak. So, like I said, a good pub crawl if you want one. And that's the view. I'm getting down here. Great view. And there you have another stunning church building. I don't know if that's one I've already took a picture of or not, but it's a stunning building. So I've come to the Eccleston train station here. I'm hoping you can walk down here, but I'm sure somebody will tell me if I'm not loud. But I'll just show you around. It's got some quite scenic views here. So that's the first thing you come to. Very nice. It looks like they're doing some improvements down here. It looks very nice though. Just all on here. Might see if cafe's open, get another coffee. So I have just come in here. The guys just told me it's not open until the 15th of this month, but said I can look around and take some pictures, which is really good. However, the cafe isn't open, of course, because the station's closed. The guys just also told me that they're doing some work and they're hoping to get it all up and running for April. However, they've run out of funding and they need £80,000 to complete the roof. And the thing is when I'm walking around Wirksworth, you know, this is such a great area and I hope they can find it, because there's so much to this place. This is an hidden gem. I'm telling you now, this is an hidden gem. Now I'll have a little footbridge and this is no different. And your little Wirksworth thing there for the railway bridge. And that's where I've just been and had a quick look around. And it's really cool, so I recommend, if you're about around this area, to go and check it out. So I'm definitely going to come back up here in maybe a couple of months' time when it's a bit warmer, because there's a lot of walking I can do around here. But I'm going to be more prepared. I'm not just going to wake up, get in car, drive and decide where I'm going there and then, like I keep doing. I need to actually plan stuff a bit better, so the content's a bit better. But I am really enjoying myself at the moment on here, and I'm seeing so many amazing things. So I am very glad I came here. But I think it's time for another coffee too. Obviously it's very sunny, so I don't know if you can see the view as well as I hope you can. But wow, just simply just wow. So I've reached Stony Wood, and this is where the Star Disc is. So apparently some great views around here, so I'm going to check this out. So this is a Star Disc, and I'll show you the views around here in just a moment. But already I'm very glad I walked up here. So that's one side of it, but the other side is much better, even though that's quite nice. Look at that cat there chilling as well. That is real, by the way, I've just seen it move. Again, pretty nice up here, but there's a bench there, so I'll sit on that and I'll show you the views from there. Well, I'm just embracing this amazing coffee. Do you know earlier I said this coffee were a 9.5 out of 10? I've changed my mind, it's a 10 out of 10. So this is the view I'm currently getting. Not a bad life, is it? You see that power station up there? I think that's Black Rock, because I've been lost up there before. I'm pretty sure that's Black Rocks. And I've just walked from down there, so that's pretty good. Nice little walk. Still not got all the steps in just yet though. I'm gonna walk back down now. Phone's running out of battery. I do have that power bank, but it just doesn't seem to be working. So future advice is buy a better power bank. Yeah, I'm walking down this path, so hopefully I don't slip and fall over, but there's every chance I might. So I've just been talking to two ladies. One's moved up here from Essex, and she was very surprised by the view she was getting up here. So me being me, told her a few places she could visit around this area, like Surprise Views, Caber Edge, Black Rocks, etc. And hopefully she'll take it all in, because they're great areas. But I've seen another good view here. Look at that, it's amazing. Wow. Yeah, there's every chance I'm falling on my backside here. But you'll probably not catch it on camera, so it's a shame for you. So I have just slipped. However, I went, whoa, but I stayed on my feet. So maybe my balance is improving, but who knows? So a little bit more scenic views for you. Beautiful. I do just love random things like this when you come into the countryside. They just give it so much character. So as I'm walking back to the car now, I just want a bit more of a chat about the coffee, because the coffee was so good. I mean, within a week, I've had 2 coffees, what, a 10 out of 10. Like, I never thought that would happen. And this one is a lot closer to home for me. So I found a little walkway. I don't know where it goes, but I'm just out of curiosity. I'm just going to walk down here. It's got to lead me back to where I want to be. That's cool. It's added a few steps for the content. As you know, this content has a lot of steps in it. And this one's no different. Got to admit though, I'm feeling less confident. Ooh, the petrol station's there, so I actually do know where I am. I was actually feeling less confident of coming out where I wanted to be, but now I've just seen that petrol station, I have some indication of where I am. We're coming to a little footbridge, which I'll show you in a second. I was a bit concerned then, because there was just a big dip and then the little footbridge, but there are actually some steps there. So there we go. Can't see them much, and I'll probably fall on my backside, but oh well. So my car's actually parked in that row of cars there. Didn't cost me anything to park there either, so that's all good. Now I just need to figure out how I get out of this place and down to there. I could have abseiled off the bridge to the car. That's what I could have done. So I have been around this area already. But what I'll do is I'll go and have a look how much it costs on the pay and display car parks here too. So all day parking here is £6, which I think is reasonable. I think that's a good return. I really do. So you've got some public toilets there as well, which is always handy for a lot of people. So you don't see that in many places. However, this place is beautiful, so I can't see many chavs and that knocking around here. So the way I've just walked down did say access for private residents only. I wasn't aware of that until I actually got to the bottom, so I do apologise for walking on private land. But you live in a very beautiful area, so appreciate it. So thanks for watching. It's been a video with a walk with Coffew, and if you're ever in the Derbyshire Dale area, around Matlock, Cromford, etc., I advise that you really come and check Wirksworth out. Beautiful area. I'll be back.